Today I would like to show you a very quick and easy way of journal binding. Like this, you can put together, for example, this reflection journal for yourself or as a gift for your loved one. If you are interested, I will put the link with downloadable file in the description box. It is super easy, you just click on it, save it, print it out, and then you follow the steps in this video.
Let's get started. You open the file, click on print, and make sure that you are printing double-sided. Then just OK, send it to your printer and enjoy yourself. Go make a cup of tea or something. It takes a bit of time. Yeah. Voila, yuppie, yeah, we got it printed out, and you can see that the A4s have white edges. So grab your scissors and let's create some paper noodles. It is a DIY project, so it doesn't really have to be perfect, do not worry. Also, can we just appreciate these beautiful blingy blanks? Look at that. And here we go, one more time. Troop. Trash your paper noodles, trash them. Really good. And if you made yourself a cup of tea while your printer was working hard, take the tea bag out, thank you. Now let's take a look at our beautiful papers. Another look, better look, yeah. Anyway, grab your papers and fold them in half, like a little book, a little journal. Yes, like this, exactly, do it with all of the papers. And put them on top of one another, like this. Now let's shift the focus from these papers to this paper. Yes, a plain A4, fold it in half, like so. Very good, very nice. Fold the half in another half. And doing one more time. So the half of half is folded in half. Now unfold your A4 paper and it should look like something like this. Now grab a pencil and turn your A4 horizontally. You can see that it matches the measurements of your journal. Now we are going to mark a dot on every second fold of your A4. Now go grab a ruler. You want to measure how much space you want or can sacrifice for the binding. It turns out that 1 centimeter is perfect for my journal. Just making sure it really fits all the pages because, you know, better safe than sorry. Oh goody goody, yuppie. Happy thumb downs. Now stacking the papers on top of one another again. And I want to create a line indicating 1 centimeter on the A4. Like so, nicely on the edge of the paper. Now drawing the line. And do you remember the dots we made? Okay, so mark them on the 1 centimeter line. That means this. No dot, dot, no dot, dot, no dot, dot, no dot, dot. Hell no. If you have some clips, clip the A4 on your journal. The side where we indicated 1 centimeter line and dots is on top of the journal's spine. Now grab a needle and punch holes through all of the dots and all of the papers, if possible. Like so. This is the hole number 1, ta-da! Working hard on hole number 2. Hole number 3 was being a little bit difficult. But patience is the virtue, and so is persistence. And finally a hole number 4. So yeah, we are done with all of our 4 holes. Just for a recap, hole number 1, hole number 2, number 3, yep, and number 4. Well done! For this part of our project, I decided to introduce some more light as well as a pink thread. Remove the A4 white paper from your journal. Now roll out some thread from the spoolie. It doesn't have to be so much. I think I made around maybe 10 times of the width of the journal, which was a little bit too much. Now cut the thread and thread the needle. Oh, so satisfying. Yep, ta-da, we are amazing and so capable. Anyway, now we are going to make a little knot. And then let's make another one, and I don't know why, but this way my knots always end up in different place, but whatever. Now grab the journal and remove the side and the top clip if you clipped. Let's find the middle of the journal and run the needle up through the second hole. Don't pass all of the thread through the hole. Let the little tail be loose in the middle of the journal. Now let's pierce the needle through the same hole, meaning number 2, but from the total back side of the journal all the way through to the front. Now we are going to thread our needle through hole number 3 from the front to the back. Now we are penetrating hole number 4 from the back to front. Now running the needle again through hole number 4 from back to front. Removing our last clip. Taking the thread around the bottom edge of our journal and running the needle bottom to top. Now we are going from hole number 4 to hole number 3, top to bottom. Staying with hole number 3. Punch the needle through top to bottom again. Now let's bring the needle from hole number 3 to hole number 2, bottom to top. Hole number 2 to hole number 1, front to back. Staying with hole number 1, front to back. Taking the thread around the upper edge of our journal, penetrating hole number 1 front to back. Now all is left to do is hole number 1 to hole number 2. Yep, the thing over here, exactly. Do you remember the little tail we left in the middle of the journal? Okay, grab it. And now, funky thing. We will penetrate hole number 2 from the back, but to the middle, so we ended up where we began. Bring all of the thread through. If you had excess of thread, just cut it off. Now let's make a knot and then another one to really secure the binding. And clippity-clip. And your journal is done. It really is a very satisfying feeling when you finish a project like this, especially as it can be a nice little gift for your loved one, so you can write a secret message for them. For example, a tiny, tiny smiley heart. Thank you so much for being here with me.